We bring you back to Accra now and take you straight to the court complex where our reporter Joseph Akable is standing by. Joseph, we are expecting a number of key cases to be brought to trial today.
Well, there are two main issues. The first one has to do with that incident that happened a little over a week ago. We are talking about the jailbreak that took place at the Kwabenya police station that saw some individuals who were before in the custody of the police being set free by their colleagues. We are told that the police, in a statement, they mentioned that 11 individuals had been arrested. The number we are picking up now is at 12 now. Just about 20 minutes ago, about 6 of them were led into the courtroom. I'm standing right in front of the circuit court. The circuit court itself, where the hearing will be taking place, is upstairs. And just about some 20 minutes ago, 6 of them were taken upstairs. We have been told that the other individuals who have also been accused of aiding the individuals to escape from lawful custody, apart from those who were already in the custody of the police, all these individuals will be put before the court today. Yesterday, you remember that information we got about a bread seller who was also among of the accused persons. I understand that her lawyer is present in the courtroom. In fact, the understanding we are picking is that he has some concerns as to why she has been picked up in addition to those individuals. So when he has the opportunity to address the court, he will be making those concerns known to the court as to exactly what those reservations are. But I am here to support her. She has not been brought among those who were brought in the first set. When they were just being led into the courtroom, Daniel, one of the accused persons, he had some concerns about us taking footage, and he kept saying that he is not a criminal. He doesn't understand why we are taking footages of him. So at that point, the police officers who were bringing him in had to force him and urge him to exit the vehicle and move away because he was being reluctant to walk towards the circuit court premises, because we were stationed right at this point. We were being brought from the other side so that we could capture them coming in. So when he was making those statements that I'm not a criminal, at that point he was resisting moving towards this particular point where the hearing is supposed to take place. So the police officers had to apply some kind of force and move him before he was led upstairs into the courtroom. As I speak to you now, all those who have been brought so far, they are currently seated in the court, presided over by Justice Abuaji Tano. And in some few minutes' time, we expect the court clerk to call that case. And once the case is called, we expect the charges against the accused persons to be read. Once those charges are read, if the prosecution so wishes, the appeal will also be taken by the court. Daniel.
Joseph, we understand that the persons who were arrested a few days ago and for possessing explosives, grenades, I should say, will also be taken to court today?
Exactly, that is also expected to come up. You recall the last time, and the two processes are important, very similar to what is happening in this case. You recall with that one, when it happened the first time, they were taken over to the district court and they were remanded. The practice is that when you apprehend someone, you can't keep the person in your custody beyond 48 hours without getting a court to remand that person into your custody. So if you pick the Kwabenya incident, the individuals have been brought here because some of them were picked up on Sunday, and once they move beyond today, they are getting beyond the 48 hours. In the case of the gentlemen who were apprehended with a grenade, they have been remanded into police custody, so they are currently in the lawful custody of the police. We expect the police to start prosecution, that is if they are ready to do so. If not, then they will ask the court to give them some more time to carry out their investigation, after which they will bring the case before the court. So that case is also before the district court, not exactly at this premises, but just some few meters away, and we expect that case also to come before the court. Daniel.
Now, Joseph, we're talking about, giving us information about the Kwabenya court case, you were talking about how the defense lawyer for one of the apprehended persons has been raising some concerns. Do we have any such information with regards to the other horse story?
For the other individuals, I mean, the only statement we've heard from them is one that was voiced by one of them when he said he's not a criminal. Those were his exact words, and that he doesn't understand why we want to take photographs of him since he's not a criminal as far as he's concerned. But all those are matters that once it is appropriately brought before the court, when the case is called formally and they have anything to say, they will be offered that opportunity. The other issue we are looking out for is the confirmation that the bread seller in this case, you know, the reports suggest that she has been selling items to the individuals who were in the custody of the police station. The other issue is that we are told that she provides some additional services to some of them, and that is information that we also picked up. But with regards to her, we know that she has a lawyer. For the other individuals, we don't know whether they have legal representation. The law permits them to have that legal representation, so that will also be determined once the case is called. So in terms of what they make of all that is happening, all that will be known once the case is called, and if they have legal representation, if they have any concerns, you appropriately put those concerns before the court, Daniel.
And for these persons who were arrested with grenades as well?
For those individuals, the last time they were not offered an opportunity to address the courts. Their charges were just stated, and afterwards the court was asked that they be remanded in custody because the police were still carrying out some investigations. So more importantly, what we are looking at for today is the extent of investigation carried out by the police. If they have ample evidence and they are ready to proceed on trial, they would so inform the court. More often than not, in such cases, the people sometimes do not have legal representation, and if the court so wishes that a legal representation be appointed to assist them, that could also come in to give them that fair trial that we know that all accused persons deserve per the laws of the country. So we are keeping our eyes on the two sides of those court issues that are all coming before the court. So first, the Kwabena incident that is taking place right here at the Circuit Court. Circuit Court 1, to be precise, being presided over by Justice Abuajitano, and the other issue concerning the grenades that were found with some individuals who are also standing trial for illegal possession of firearms.
Thank you very much, Joseph Akable, for that report from the court complex. Stay tuned to Joy News as we bring you the latest on both of those cases during the day.